Hey, this week I want to talk about branding, and I want to give you a really smart way to create a brand for your company. A lot of business owners already know about the concept of the unique selling proposition. And for those who don't, it's been around for 50 years. It was designed, created by Rosser Reeves, I think, in Chicago. And he said, look, you've always got to find something unique about what you do, one thing, and just talk about that. And a lot of people try desperately hard to create a USP for their company. Now, some do, and that's a really worthy thing to achieve, but plenty of entrepreneurs that I coach say to me, I can't do it. We also offer this, we're pretty good at that, some of our sales come from this, and it's true. Many of you have a lot of stuff, different stuff that you sell and do well with it. But there's a danger in that, and the danger is that you become a generalist. Your brand becomes a generalist. And when that happens, you're just another company trying to say 10 things. And as a result of that, you don't stand out. You don't have a real brand, or many entrepreneurs don't have a real brand in the marketplace. So you don't want to, you find you can't do a USP, you can't come up with a USP, and yet you don't want to be a generalist. What's the solution? What should you do? Well, I think you should copy Starbucks, because Starbucks, we know, is one of the world's most successful companies, and they have had a very interesting approach to branding which could easily work for you. First of all, they sell themselves as masters of coffee. And their product line is very, very deep on coffee. There are many different styles of coffee that you can have there, and many different types of coffee beans done in different ways. They really have an extensive coffee range, and they own that part of the brand. However, if you go into a Starbucks, what you also see is they sell a huge amount of other stuff. They sell cakes, they sell confectionery, they sell tea, they sell soft drinks, they sell actual pieces of fruit, they sell fruit juices, they sell coffee machines, they sell ceramic cups, they sell a whole stack of stuff. In fact, I wouldn't mind betting that a huge proportion of Starbucks' revenue comes from non-coffee items. Now let's have a look at this in relationship to your business. You could choose something that you can own as well, something that you're really good at, and that's what you make the core brand about. So much of your marketing is about that. We're specialists in this. And then you still offer all this other stuff. You just don't make it part of your brand, exactly like Starbucks do. Now, this is a great strategy because you can get a powerful brand impact from saying we're the experts in this area, and yet you don't lose the sales from offering all the other stuff. Now, there's two caveats, two very important things to note regarding how Starbucks have done this. The first is they didn't just say we're a coffee company and then offer two different types of coffee. They went super deep on coffee. They really own coffee in all its variants, and you've got to do that as well. If you're going to say we're experts at X, then you've really got to have an extensive offering when it comes to X. The second thing, when you look at the Starbucks brand that's of note, is all the wide variety of things that they sell other than coffee are relevant and related to a coffee drinker. So Starbucks don't offer you cans of paint for sale. They don't offer you furniture for sale. They offer a whole stack of stuff, but it's stuff that a coffee drinker would probably like as well, whether it's food, drinks, coffee machines, etc., etc. That's a very important point, because when you do that, then all these supporting products are still relevant and supporting to your key brand image. So think about that as an alternative to just coming up with a USP of something unique that singularly you focus on. Try the Starbucks method. Hey, it worked for Starbucks. There's a pretty good chance it'll work for you.